and welcome back to the Uncommons channel. My name is Blandine, and today's episode is a continuation of the series Solo Dating. That was the first episode that I dropped for season 2, and now I'm back for part 2. Now, if you have not checked out part 1, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it, because you do not want to miss what I did speak about before you continue this video, because you're gonna miss a lot and you're gonna be behind, and I don't want that to happen to you. So just go watch it now and then come back and pick up where you left off. Trust me, it'll be worth it. Before we jump into today's video, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That is the only way that this channel is going to grow, is with your support. So hit that subscribe button right now. Okay, so now that you've subscribed to the channel, let's jump into the video. So like I said, today is going to be part 2 of the topic solo dating. Just to give you guys a little recap of part 1, I talked about the process of focusing on ourselves, the steps that can go into it. Like, for example, I spoke about maybe doing some self-love habits. I don't want to give too much details about the different type of self-love habits that you can do to grow your love for yourself. So if you do want to hear the details, go watch that video. I told you I spoke about some good stuff, so go watch it right now. Now for part 2, we're gonna talk about a little bit of timetable for being single, if there's one, expectations, realistic expectation and unrealistic expectation. So first thing first, we're gonna talk about the timetable. From the back, I don't believe in timetable for being single. Be single for as long as you need to be, for as long as you want. Don't rush being single just because everyone out there is jumping into relationships. All the time to learn about who you are, learn about what you want, get your financials straight, all of that. And because once you start dating, you're not gonna have that much time to yourself. You're still gonna have time for you, but it's not gonna be that much, because you're gonna be focusing on working, growing your relationship with your partner. So take all the time that you need, and when you feel like you're ready to commit to a relationship, then by all means jump into it. But if you're not, stay single. You'll save a lot of money too when you're single. Anyways, so there's not a time limit for being single. Now, expectations, like I said, there's unrealistic expectations and realistic expectations. We're gonna focus on unrealistic expectations first. Now, the different types of unrealistic expectations, the first one is, expecting for your partner to always agree on the same stuff that you want. You and your partner, you're not always gonna agree on every situation, on every topics, and every challenges, but that's not what you should focus on. You and your partner should be trying to come together, to compromise, to find a common ground where you're happy and he is happy, or you're happy and she's happy. You gotta be able to find a common ground with each other. That is the only way that your relationship will grow. There are some situations where you and your partner will agree. That's very rare. I will say that right now. That's very rare, but there are some situations where you and your partner will agree on something, but there's going to be plenty of situations where you and your partner will definitely not agree. And you have to be able to be adult enough to compromise for your relationship. That's like a big thing besides respect. Compromise in a relationship is a big thing for all relationships out there. You know, you can ask anybody. You have to compromise to make her happy. You have to compromise to make him happy. So, you know, you gotta be able to work on that before you go into any relationship. Another unrealistic expectation is expecting your partner to be perfect. Now, I don't know why anybody would expect another human being to be perfect when you're not perfect. Like, come on. If you're not perfect yourself, why are you gonna expect somebody else to be perfect? Like, why are you gonna expect someone else to be 100% every single day in the relationship when you're not going to be 100% every single day? That's being so unfair in the relationship. Like, that's I just, to me, it's very unfair, very unrealistic to put that much pressure on another person to be perfect. Like, yeah, they have, you know, they gotta work on making you happy, you know, listening and all that stuff. But to be perfect, to be 100% on their game, that's just wrong. Because we're humans. We're gonna make mistakes, you know. We're gonna hurt each other unintentionally, you know, as long as you're not doing it on purpose, and, you know, and you're able to own up to it, I'm okay with that. We should be expecting respect instead of perfection. Respect leads to open communication and honesty, which leads to as close as perfection as any human can be. Like, respect, honesty, compromise, like, those three stuff are the most important thing in a relationship. Now, reasonable expectation is your partner should make you happy. If they're not making you happy, leave. Honestly. There's like nothing else to say about that. Because why are you wasting your time with someone who's not making you happy? You know, I know I would not stay in a relationship if my partner is not making me happy. So don't do it. You know, now I'm not saying that your partner should be the main focus of your happiness. No, you should be able to be happy by yourself without having to be with in a relationship. You should be able to, there should be little stuff that you do for yourself that makes you happy. You should be able to be happy without a relationship. Like, if you feel like you need a relationship to be happy, stay single, please, because that's a problem. Another expectation that is reasonable is your partner making time to spend with you. That is the only way communication is gonna occur. That is the only way honesty, respect, that's the only way you're gonna learn your partner's love language is by spending time with them. That is the only way a relationship will grow. It's the same thing with friends. The only way your friendship grow is you spend time with them. Now, I'm not saying that you have to spend 24 hours 7 days a week with them, because now that's a problem, because you got to be able to make time for yourself, you know, for school, your friends, whatever it may be, work. You know, you have to put time apart for you. And you should definitely be expecting challenges in your relationship. That is the only way it's going to help your relationship grow. Like, when you're single, challenges help you grow as a person. So of course challenges are a good thing, because it's gonna show how strong you and your partner are together when it comes to facing those challenges. You know, when those challenges come, are you guys going to stand together? Are you guys going to crumble and fall and the relationship is over? Challenges help you guys grow in your intimacy, your connection, and also helps deepening your love for each other. That's what a relationship is all about, is growth. You know, if you're not growing in a relationship, then what are you doing in there? I'm sorry to be blunt, but like, honestly, why are you still in the relationship if you're not growing? if your partner is not pushing you to grow, if your partner is accepting anything, your partner is supposed to be your backbone, pushing you to be a better you, pushing you in your business, pushing you in your schoolwork, pushing you in every aspect of your life. If they're not doing that, they're doing something wrong. And you should also be doing that to your partner as well. If you want a healthy relationship, you have to be able to be reasonable in your expectations. So you really got to take the time while you're single to figure out what you want out of a relationship. And you got to be able to make sure they are reasonable. Because if you can't meet those expectations, then why should you expect another human being to meet them? That is the main key to any healthy relationship. So please, 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 definitely take your time when you're single to figure out what it is that you want before you jump to a relationship. There's nothing wrong with slowing down. Yeah, everybody is, but take your time. It's not the end of the world if you're single. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, today's video. Go ahead and follow all of our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, and also subscribe to all of our platforms. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and obviously YouTube. I'm going to leave the links down below in the description box, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please, I need your support for this podcast to grow. Like, it's with your help that this channel will grow and become what I vision it to become. So please, 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 please subscribe. And until next time, remember that we are the salt, we are the uncommons. Now let's ride out.